We will now continue with the group discussion. I have speakers available with me and the experts panel. The speakers available with me are Miss Aaradhana, Miss Amruthothbhavi, Miss Angelina, Carolina, Apoorv, Tiwari.
With your kind permission, I am leaving.
Thank you so much, Satya. We'll meet you again. Thank you so much. Pranams. So nice of you. Okay. Master Chinmay, and we have Miss HArini, Srinivas, Katakam, and Miss Gelli, Saee, Hashita, Miss Pranathi, Atthi, Miss Saee, Loomba, Master Shriabhay, and Miss Yashasvi. All of them are speakers, and I have in the panel of experts to listen, observe, and comment upon is Captain Manoj Loomba from the Indian Navy, Delhi, and we have Dr. PRS Chakravarti, Principal, Sharda International School, Koppal, Karnataka, and we have Vidushi Srimati Suganti Shri Krishnamurthy from Chennai, and Dr. Chakravarti is Mr. Sojan Jose available. I have not seen him in the audience. Is he there? So your mic, speakers, say your mic on please.
Yeah.
He is there, okay. Mr. Sojan Jose from the Department of English, Sharda International School, Koppal, and we have Master Chinmay has just joined us, and we have Miss Megha Shrikant. She's in AGM Marketing from Operations side, Noida, and we have Miss Mrudula, an IT professional from Canada. And the topic for today is NEET, National Eligibility Cum Entrance Test, and its effect on academics, which is happening a big way. And we just had this topic just starting a week before it kicked off, and I possibly would request, can I have Apoorv? Apoorv, are you there? Apoorv? Master Apoorv? Apoorv, you can start off with the discussion. Please don't take more than a minute or so in your opening talk. We need to give chance to everyone. Yeah, please start. Apoorv with you.
Sure.
Apoorv, you can have your video on, Apoorv.
Yes, sir. So, National Eligibility and Entrance Test is conducted by the HRD, Ministry of Government of India, and as well as Ministry of Education. So, this exam is a pen and paper mode exam which is conducted in 13 languages for the students to take admission in various medical courses such as MBBS, BDS, and as well as Ayush, Dental, and through this exam, the students can get enrolled in esteemed colleges and universities of their choice according to the rank that they have scored. Now, due to COVID, the NEET exam has taken a hit as there is a serious challenge of the virus that it can spread due to vast majority of students appearing for the exam. Because lakhs of students appear for exam, and since conducting exam in COVID is very risky, because that would make sure that the virus is being spread through students, and that is why NEET for the past 2 terms is being postponed, and this year also it got postponed. And I would like other speakers to speak.
Yeah, please. Thank you, Apoorv, for a good start. Can I have Miss Aaradhana speaking? Aaradhana, are you there?
Yes.
Yeah, Aaradhana, with you, please. Yeah.
So NEET, that is National Eligibility Cum Entrance Test, NEET as you know it, is conducted by the National Testing Agency this year, and is said that it will be conducted as per the new National Education Policy, NEP 2021, for the first time. Students will also have the option to attend the exam in 11 different languages, including Hindi, which is a huge advantage to those that have different mother tongues, making it easier for them to attend the exam. Fewer entrance tests for admission into medical colleges will also reduce the pressure of the students who will in anxiety while preparing for various other tests encountering different syllabuses. With the help of NEET, they can focus on a single exam pattern or syllabus. It also makes the aspirants more confident and determined. Although NEET has been getting pushed for the past few months from its original date, this has been done for the safety of the students who are going to write the exam.
Okay.
But once conducted, it will most definitely help them to be definite about what they want to do.
Thank you, Ms. Aaradhana. I'll get back to you, and we welcome Mr. Sojan V. Jose from the Department of English, Sharda International School, Koppal. I just saw him coming up, popping up on the screen. Welcome, Mr. Sojan. Nice having you here. Okay, I'll get back to you, Aaradhana. Can I have Abhay Shri speaking? Master Abhay Shri from Bengaluru.
Yeah, good morning, everyone. So, I thought I'd talk about the pros and cons of NEET. And as Aaradhana already mentioned, see, it has replaced numerous amount of private institutions exams, and exams conducted by prestigious institutions, various states, and private medical colleges. It also reduces the financial burden from the shoulders of governments and mental stress of students significantly. And NEET is also expected to bring transparency in the admission process of private medical colleges. One of the significant benefits of NEET is that a student can claim an MBBS or a BDS seat in of private medical college based on NEET merit. Okay, so and also NEET is expected. So NTA is expected to conduct NEET in the online mode in coming days. It will get rid of paper leak menace and bring transparency in the entire examination process. So that's a huge advantage. And it's also a huge advantage to people who live in remote areas but still have access to the internet. Okay, now I actually wanted to talk about a few cons because there's obviously a few pros and cons for everything. So students of different state boards where syllabus is not similar to CBSE are on the receiving end of the whole effect because their syllabus is completely different from the syllabus of NEET, which makes it harder for them to prepare. States like Tamil Nadu, where admission in medical colleges were earlier carried out based on performance in class 12, NEET has received stiff opposition in states like that and Karnataka. Now, NEET is mandatory for taking admission in any medical college in the country. Several medical aspirants also tend to commit suicide and they face a lot of mental issues because of the amount of work NEET requires. So it's very stressful. So that's one of the huge cons. There were about 15 lakh, I think, 15 lakh aspirants writing NEET last year, and there were only 40,000 or so medical seats available. So that's a huge ratio. So that tends to put a lot of stress on all the aspirants.
Okay, okay, fine. Okay, Abhay will come back to you again, time permitting. That's a very good statistics you had given us. Please continue. Can I have Ananya, Miss Ananya Nair from Noida? Are you there, Ananya?
Yes, sir.
Ananya, okay. Over to you, Ananya. Okay.
Namaskaram, sir. Namaskaram to everyone present here. I'm a NEET aspirant this year, so I'm giving NEET with the little knowledge I have. I'd like to share some points. There are basically NEET examination usually had 180 questions in 180 minutes, but this year the pattern has changed and it has become 200 questions and 180 minutes. So that's basically including the OMR filling time. So it's 45 seconds per question. So if you can ask me that why is so much pressure, so much race against time, literally, I have just one answer. The profession of a doctor is such that you have to make important decisions within seconds. So I think that's the reason they are testing the race against time. Secondly, the thing with NEET is you can't master all the subjects, that's botany, zoology, physics and chemistry in just 2 years of time. So you have to be a master in one and a jack in all. So you have to be an average student in every subject, but you have to have one subject which is in your hand, that any question which can come from that subject, you should be able to beat it up.
Wow, okay. I think Ananya, that's a very beautiful point you brought in. Ananya is a Bharatanatyam dancer, so though she knows the agility and alacrity, split second decisions. We in the Air Force, we insist that while being in the air, you cannot really lose a second. That's a very good analogy you brought in. Thank you, Ananya. I'll get back to you. Can we have Amruthothbhavi from Chennai joining us? Amruthothbhavi, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, please. Yeah.
To add the point what Abhay Shri said, it won't reduce the college fees from the parents' side. It does not also whatsoever reducing in fees of private medical colleges, though it said donations during admissions only. I would like to say the cons
Yeah.
one more thing.
Can I cut you off in there for a
Yeah,
second? I actually never mentioned about it reducing the fees. I told that you don't need to take separate medical exams in private colleges and institutions because NEET is like a standardized exam for all the medical aspirants. I actually never mentioned anything about reducing the fees of the college. So I think you might have misheard me.
No, not about the college.
Okay, okay, yeah, okay, Abhay, we got it. Okay, Amrutha, please continue. Yeah, okay. Yeah, see, that concern is always very well there, and in fact, Amruthothbhavi just in class 10, and see the kind of thought process she has, see the kind of confidence with which she wants to address this issue. Very nice, Amruthothbhavi. So we will get back to you. We have Miss Angelina Caroline from Koppal. Angelina, can we have you on the screen, please? Over to you, Angelina. Yeah, Angelina.
Here I am going to talk about NEET.
Angelina, can you come close, slightly close to the screen? We can't hear you proper. Please come to the screen close. Yeah, a little close.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, continue. Please continue.
Yes, sir. NEET is National Eligibility Entrance Test that is written after 12th, which can help in further courses such as MBBS and BDS. NEET is conducted by CBSE board. It consists nearly 2 to 3 levels. They conduct continuous tests and then calculate percentage and then divide them into sections. So I am going to speak about few advantages and disadvantages. NEET of course has many advantages, and the students get to learn from the best of the teachers. They can improvise their skills in this field. They are exposed to many other things beyond their textbooks. They are taught different techniques of learning. Scholarships and lot of encouragement is given to the ones who perform well. In Sri Sharda International School, from 11th, they are taught in NEET and JEE level, which can help them because their brain is matured at that particular time to learn such vast concepts. Well, there are 2 disadvantages to NEET. Training starts from 6th class in few schools, which can lead to stress and often leads to depression. The children cannot enjoy their childhood normally, and many of the rural children cannot afford the NEET courses in private centers.
Thanks, Miss Angelina. That's a very good point. I believe Dr. Chakravarti has taken this as a kind of a mission that he would start training the students right from class 6 or 7 so that you have a lot of time to practice and do this. The department is taking care of. Thank you, Miss Angelina. We'll get back to you time permitting. Can we have Master Chinmay to continue? He's from the same school. Chinmay, I just saw you joining. Yeah, please continue.
Yes,
Chinmay. Can we have your video on? Video on, please.
Yes, I can.
Yeah. Okay, we can see you.
So, NEET was initially proposed to take place from 2012 onwards. However, for several reasons, the CBSE and Medical Council of India deferred NEET by a year. The test was announced by the Government of India and was held for the first time on 5th May 2013 across India for students seeking admission for both undergraduate and postgraduate medicine. On 18th July 2013, the SC gave the decision in favor for 105 petitions and cancelled the NEET exam and announced that the MCI could not interfere with the admissions process done by the colleges. Following the announcements from Medical Council of India that it would introduce the NEET UG exam in 2012, several states including Andhra Pradesh, Karnataka, Gujarat, West Bengal and Tamil Nadu strongly opposed this change, stating that there was a huge variation in the syllabus proposed to the MCI and their state syllabi. Even though NEET 2016 was conducted in English and Hindi, it was announced that students can write the exam in Tamil, Telugu, Marathi, Tiwari, Assami, Gujarati languages from 2017 onwards. Kannada and Odisha languages are added to the list so that students can write the exam in 9 Indian languages and English. The Supreme Court quashed the national eligibility cum entrance test NEET for admissions into all medical and dental colleges on 18th July 2013. The apex court ruled that the Medicine Council of India cannot conduct an unpaid examination.
Chinmay, thank you. That's a very nice statistics you brought on. The new information for all of us to know. That's really wonderful. Chinmay is joining us for the second consecutive time. We're very thankful to all these youngsters who take interest, to repeat and come with the different topics. Thanks to the principals and parents who are eager to sponsor them for this kind of benevolent activity. Can we have Miss HArini Srinivas Katakam from Bengaluru? HArini, are you there? Can we have you there?
Yes.
Yeah, Miss HArini, over to you, please.
Yes, sir. I am a student from 11th grade and simultaneously I'm also preparing myself for the NEET exam in 2023. Now, today I'd like to talk about how NEET is on a student side of perspective. So today's topic is very important for a student whose dream is to become a great medical practitioner. Many students across the country are preparing themselves for the NEET exam. NEET definitely adds pressure on the student. So the student is in a dilemma of what to focus on if they're starting from 11, whether to focus on the board exam or the actual NEET exam, which could change their life. So both the exams are of paramount importance. The pattern of studying after 10th is quite different. But on the bright side, NEET syllabus and the 11th and 12th syllabus, irrespective of what curriculum they choose, ISE, CBSE or the state syllabus, are quite similar. I wouldn't say exact. Of course, extra effort must be put into each exam. So every situation, as Abhay said, has its own pros and cons. As my friend Aaradhana, she mentioned that it reduces the pressure. NEET reduces the pressure. It gives equal opportunity for all. And the importance of class 12 board result is always a matter of debate. So it actually depends on the student of what they want to perceive and how early they want to reach their success. But to apply for a NEET candidate to apply for NEET, they need to qualify class 12 with the given criteria. So I'd like to conclude by giving out another pearl of wisdom by Alexander Graham Bell. He said that concentrate all your thoughts upon the work in hand. The sun's rays do not burn until brought to a focus.
Oh, wow. Wonderful. Miss HArini, you spoke very well. HArini comes for this sessions for the first time. It's nice hearing you. And Abhay, you got a class at 8 o'clock, you said. Abhay, if you want to leave, you may.
Yes, I actually do. I'm just waiting for the teacher to come.
Yeah, wonderful. Thank you, Miss HArini. And I know I've got two information to tell. The next week, coming Saturday, we'll have a similar yoga session followed by a talk by all of you. And we may have a few new members joining us. It's purely a kind of benevolent activity PrAMaYaS is doing to encourage the little ones to take part in such discussions. And you know what, the moment you prepare and speak for others, we also get to know something new for the first time. I'm telling you, every other speaker hearing HArini or hearing Aaradhana or Abhay get to know something new, and their thinking cap gets on to their head and they start thinking on those lines. So it's wonderful to have you guys around here, and also urge all those youngsters to think on joining defense services as a career, because I am from the defense services, I am from the Indian Air Force. It's a wonderful life, wonderful career. It's a great way to serve for the cause of the nation and humankind, and you yourself. You're paid well also, you're taking care of your needs, certainly not greeds, of course. So we'll get back to you, Miss HArini. A wonderful start. Nice having you here. Can we have Miss Hashita Saee? Gelli Hashita Saee.
Good morning, I'm Hashita.
Yeah, can we have your video on, Harshita? We can't see you. It's okay, fine. If your video is not working, it's fine. Apoorv, in the meantime, you can get your video corrected. We did not see you also. Okay, continue, Harshita, please.
I would like to highlight the pros of NEET. So NEET is definitely student friendly. It gives equal opportunity to students, and it also avoids the dilemma and confusion of students by giving a common entrance exam. Students can save time.
Yeah, okay. Thank Ms. Harshita, fantastic. For the benefit of every of the speakers who will be joining next time, the topic is going to be online education, the way ahead. That means we want you to innovate and give your thoughts so that it can get across to the world. Somebody who's listening to it may like to implement this in a big way, because you have gone through online education, you have known the pros and cons, the limitations and the difficulties, how to overcome this, how are you going to go about, because online education is, whether we like it or not, it is going to stay here now forever. Today it's online. What you and I are doing is purely online, thanks to the technological advancements. The topic for the next session, next Saturday, is this. Please start preparing. We would like to hear something great from all of you. Can we have Miss Pranathi Atthi from Tirupati? Pranathi Atthi from Tirupati joining us.
Yes. Hi everyone. My name is Pranathi Atthi. I'm from grade 9, and I have no knowledge about NEET, but I'm going to try. But the first thing I want to highlight the cons of NEET, and the first thing I want to highlight is so there are a lot of students that put their entire life efforts to achieve their dreams, but sometimes it all doesn't pay off. Maybe it's because of lack of studying or lack of interest or something of that sort. But sometimes it doesn't pay off and all their efforts can go into vain. Since NEET offers only limited seats, not everyone gets qualified, which results in stress physically and mentally. I really want to highlight the part where it's stress, because I have personally a lot of friends who tried the NEET, and they mentally went into a lot of stress, which really resulted effects in their studying life or their dreams. And another thing I want to highlight is with admission and tuition fee running into tens of lakhs, students who are poor really have no chance, which can result all their dreams to become extra hard to achieve. Since not everyone is rich and not everyone really has the money to pay for the admission and tuition fee, a lot of people really become very hard to really go into the dreams.
Thank you, Pranathi. Pranathi is being raised in Canada. She has come down to Tirupati for her stay, and possibly she'll get back there. And we really want Pranathi to do very well. I'm very happy. Very many of PrAMaYaS students are taking part in this, to be part of this global initiative. Thank you, Miss Pranathi. Can we have Miss Saee Loomba? Saee Loomba from Delhi. Saee Loomba is again a Bharatanatyam and yoga aspirant, and I have seen as a small child. Saee Loomba is daughter of a serving naval officer. Captain Loomba is available here with us. Saee, over to you.
Good morning, all gathered here for the Personality Development and Soft Skills Poetry Workshop. My personal opinion is exams are to test your knowledge, skill, retention, power enhancement. So, NEET examination also helps in building a basic platform for academics. The NEET has an advantage now. A student or a candidate can only pass or give one examination and take admission in the best colleges of India. Unlike before, where there used to be many colleges taking examinations. Example, Delhi PMT, CMC Vellore, etc. Thank you so much.
Wonderful, Saee. Nice having you here. Saee has joined us for the first time. I wish she continues to contribute to this cause, and she's a wonderful Bharatanatyam dancer again. We will get back to you again, Saee. And can we have Miss Vani Hiremat Has someone logged in from your ID, Miss Vani Hiremat? Miss Vani Hiremat? Spoorthi, yeah, sorry, I'm forgetting. Spoorthi is joining us for the second time. She's from Sharda International School, Koppal. Nice having you, Spoorthi. Last time your video was slightly foggy, right? Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, please continue. Over to Spoorthi.
Good morning, everyone. Today I am here to speak about the NEET. The NEET is an entrance test for the students who wish to apply for the medical course or the who wants to get the medical seat. But before it was a NEET, but there was a medical test for each state, different medical test for each state of the country. But now from 2017, it has become the common test for the students throughout the country. Now, why did this happen? As India is a country of unity, the students will be looking the equal opportunity. By this, there will be uniformity and equality in education. Now, I want to come to the advantages of NEET. NEET ensures that all the medical aspiring students answer to the same set of question papers, which is at the same difficulty level. And the other thing is that by writing the national level entrance test, the students can opt for any colleges in India.
True, very true. Yeah. Okay, Spoorthi, nice. And can you tell on some, what sort of effects it has on the academics? Like, okay, anyway, I'll reserve it for the principals and panels to speak. Spoorthi will try get back to you. Nice. Like you must encourage your other friends and classmates to know more about this sort of opportunities, NEET, other competitive exams available in the country. And we will like to have you again back here with us. A round of applause to Ms. Spoorthi. Yeah, you have something to speak? Some more to add?
Yes.
Yeah, please continue.
I wanted to say about the disadvantages of the NEET. Since CBSE is conducting the NEET examinations, the students who have studied in the state board find it difficult to crack the
Very true, very true. Okay, then?
And in the many state level examinations like CET, 12th board examinations marks were considered in giving the ranks. But in NEET, they only consider the NEET examinations only marks only to give the ranks.
Okay.
And there is even the negative marking in NEET.
Oh yeah, that's precisely how it plays on the minds of the students and the system of academics as a whole. That's very well spoken, Ms. Spoorthi. I'm very happy that you are a continuous participant. Yeah. Okay. Can we have Miss Yashasvi Murthy from Bengaluru? Yashasvi?
Yes, sir. Good morning, all of you. I'm Yashasvi and I'm currently in class 12 and I've been preparing for NEET examination for the last 1 year. And it's been a very hectic journey, to be honest. From class 10 to 12, it's a long journey and there's a lot of difference between how the curriculum is. Now, I would like to talk about NEET and how it has been developed since the years. So, from 2013, it was conducted by NTA, CBSE, and from 2019, it has been conducted by NTA. To be honest, with the pros and cons of NEET, I would be more inclined towards the pros and the cons. But in some few states like Tamil Nadu and Andhra Pradesh and southern India, and West Bengal, most of the students and the participants of NEET aspirants have been inclined more towards the state syllabus. Now, making towards one case which happened in Tamil Nadu, there was a girl called S. Anita who had committed suicide because of NEET pressure. So the situation which happened here was she had scored 1,176 rank and marks and she had scored too much, but then in NEET examination she was not eligible to score, and because of that her dream of becoming a doctor was not possible. So that is one aspect which is bad. Other than that, the other pros and cons of NEET are there's a lot of equal opportunity which is given to the NEET aspirants to get a medical seat. It's entirely dependent on what rank you secure and it's not based on much reservations. And it saves budget and time as it's a very common entrance test that plays on both sides. it gives a lot of opportunities for them as candidates who face the financial issues, and it's very good opportunity for the AIMT structures, which was the examination conducted before NEET. Not only the syllabus and the paper, both the things are the same, but the 15% All India quota percentage is also the same for both the examinations. But looking at the cons of the NEET examination, there's a very high risk factor when we're talking about failure.
Okay, okay. Thanks, Ms. Yashasvi. Sorry, I have to button because of paucity of time. I think you have a lot to say about this. I'll quickly come back to you. Can I have the speakers in the same reverse order? Maybe 30 seconds of some more add-on from you. Aaradhana, can I have you on the screen? Aaradhana, anything from you, Aaradhana? Yeah.
No, sir. I said I was.
Yeah, you're done. Okay, okay, fine. Amruthothbhavi, Amruthothbhavi, are you there?
That's nothing, sir.
Yeah, good. Thank you so much. Okay, Angelina, Miss Angelina. Anything to add from what you heard from others? Okay, thank you. Chinmay, Master Chinmay. 30 seconds
Yes,
with
sir.
you. Yeah, anything from you? Okay, fine.
Also, I really
Yeah, thank you so much. Miss HArini Srinivas Katakam, can you add on something? Can I have Spoorthi, anything to add, Miss Spoorthi? Spoorthi? Anything? Okay, you're done. Okay. Okay, can we continue with Miss Yashasvi Murthy for about another 1 minute? Then we request the panelists to speak. Yashasvi will be the last speaker. Okay.
I have a few more points there.
Yeah, please.
It hasn't played any role whatsoever in reducing the fees of the private medical colleges, though it's checked donation during the admissions. So the very bad advantage in NEET is it's only a single examination that decides the future of the aspirants. In case you're not able to crack the examination in one attempt, you need to waste another year in order to crack it, and there's a lot of competition. The ratio of the people giving the examination and the number of the medical seats is very limited. So most of them just shift to abroad or continue their education somewhere else. But I think the system has to be more.
Very true. Thank you, Ms. Yashasvi. All of us will meet next week again. I think, ladies and gentlemen and parents, a round of applause to all the speakers who spoke today. That's wonderful. Can I request Captain Manoj Loomba from Delhi, a naval officer, is a good friend of mine. And sir, over to you, please. Any points from you to sum it up?
Yeah. Good morning, gentlemen, and the boys and girls, and the ladies as well. Thank you for inviting me, sir, first of all. I listened to all these new students. They had a very good points to put on. But, I just would like to say one thing, beta. Why you worry about so many seats? We just require only one seat. That's for yourself. So, you should not worry that there are less seats or there are so many aspirants. See, Charles Darwin said that there is a theory for the survival for the fittest. So whichever is fit enough will manage. That is the reason we don't have dinosaurs here now with us, because they could not fit in our atmosphere and our climates. So don't worry about there are so many seats or what. Just do your best, and if you see any examination, maybe NDA or what we have, Yashasvi we have passed, those examinations, they don't have those syllabus which is only in 11th and 12th. They have a syllabus which starts from 6th onwards. Your photosynthesis, which you have in a NEET examination, which sometimes question comes, is not only from that thing which comes in 11th, 12th. Photosynthesis is something which we learned in 6th class and onwards. So these are things you prepare yourself not from 11th or 12th and then think, okay, tomorrow morning I'll become a president of India. No, that doesn't happen. You have to prepare yourself from a little bit start and then build it up. Beta, basics starts from 6th, 7th, 8th. If you have basics, I guarantee you give any examination, maybe NDA, maybe NEET, maybe AFMC, maybe civil services, everything can be passed very easily. Second thing, very rightly, Miss Nair, Miss Harshini, Miss Vani, Miss Yashasvi, and Mr. Chinmay said. But one thing some girl had said about negative marking. If you know a thing, why you worry about negative marking? You don't have to worry about negative marking. If your question is right, it is right. So don't worry. Wherever you have a negative marking thing, that means either you have a doubt or it's wrong. So don't attempt those questions. This is in life also. When you have something which you have doubt on, either sit down, wait, learn, and then attempt that. Or if you don't have time, no worries, do not attempt it. Because if you attempt and if it is wrong, you are going to lose your positive parts. So be positive, be happy, learn well, and do it.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much, Manoj sir. This is really wonderful. It's so amazing having you around here. Captain Manoj has joined for the first time with us, and I'm very sure that you'll be available along with Miss Saee speaking for us, and you doing this component and sharing your vast knowledge and experience. Thank you so much, sir. That's really amazing. Not to worry about the number of seat. That one seat is for you. It's available. That's I think that's common. Struck. So nice, sir. Thank you so much. Can we have Dr. PrAMaYas Chakravarti, Principal of Sharda International School, Koppal? Sir, a few words from you, please.
Thank you very much, sir. A very good morning, respected panel members and children. We all want finest doctors when it comes to serving us. But when it comes to the testing procedure and keeping it a standardized test for preparing those doctors, we are finding pros and cons in that. Okay, see, let us understand one thing, that NEET is the system of NEET has evolved out of so much of time-tested experiences. As someone said, all the points given by the children were valid. One speaker raised the point that there were difference in syllabus from different states and different boards, and one common exam may not be appropriate for that. But the syllabus, what they study in MBBS for becoming a doctor, is same. Therefore, the system of NEET has been evolved, keeping that in mind, that a doctor should know basically this much of information. So a common test is nothing wrong. It won't give the stress at all, as Captain Manoj rightly pointed out that if our focus, there are two things here actually. Ambition is something and aptitude is different. If you have that aptitude, if you want to become, and you add that ambition of becoming a doctor to that, prepare it. That is, preparing yourself is the only way. There is nothing stress. If you love that, definitely you don't feel stress. So, if you want to prepare yourself for NEET, prepare with this one, that passion, everything will be enjoyable.
Superb, sir, superb. That's really wonderful. Yeah.
Exam is concerned, it is, a scientifically evolved pattern. NEET, there's nothing wrong in that kind of pattern. As one girl, Ananya, I think she pointed out right, that the doctors need to take decisions in seconds. Therefore, they need to have that knowledge applied in few seconds to answer a situation. That's it. But all the children spoke really well.
Thank you, sir. Thanks for being here. We all know you're a very busy man, but being here on a Saturday morning, because the school has a very tight routine. I know that. We'll have a word from. Thank you so much, sir. Thanks for being here. And can I request Srimati Vidushi, Srimati Sugandhi Shri Krishnamurti? She was a corporate here, and now she is taken up into music, teaching music and grooming the youngsters. Sugandhi ma'am, she's been a very, she's a good friend of mine. and a big supporter for the causes and activities by PrAMaYaS. Whatever we do, she's always there. I'm very thankful to Sugandhi ma'am. Ma'am, over to you, please.
Thank you so much, sir, for inviting me to be among the panel of speakers today for this wonderful topic, NEET. Good morning, everybody here. I was just really, surprised and stunned to see the way the students talked today about the topic in a given time. For their age, for their preparation, it was really good for them to speak and for us to listen to them. Very encouraging for them. As I always observe and see, Ginoman sir is the one who's always, encouraging all the students in all the possible ways, and we could see that today, how brilliantly those children have spoken about the topic NEET today. So based on my observation, I would say that whatever points they have covered, the children, they have covered extremely well. From my side, I would like to say a few words, points about the NEET, which is happening today. In one way, when we see, if we observe and see that, earlier it was a pre-medical entrance test of different states conducting several tests for a medical entrance, maybe around 15 to 20 tests. This is a common one clumped together as only single one test. Many take it as a stressful one, this NEET test. Why so? Because we have seen earlier cases, suicidal cases because of the NEET admission and all. Of course, everybody knows that seats are very limited. Only 15% seat is available for overall seats availability, for which a tough competition is there. Lakhs and lakhs of people are approaching for nearly thousands of seats. So there is absolutely a tough competition. It lies with the individual or the student's preparation only. They have to prepare adequately well and approach the exam. Then definitely they can surely click when they plan it, organize it, and present it in such a way it can wonderfully crack.
Thank you, ma'am. I think we're running short of time. Thank you so much for your piece of advice. It's really wonderful because she had seen both the worlds. She had seen the corporate world. She headed organizations, and it is for her pure passion and love for music. She sacrificed that job and she has taken up music. She teaches music. She's a fantastic composer and she's got a great footfall, all over the digital world. She's having a YouTube channel and Facebook channels of her own. Thank you, ma'am, for being here with us. Now, can I have Mr. Sojan Jose? Sojan Jose from the Department of English from Sharda International School. Sir, a word from you, please.
Yeah. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, all students. I was just listening, everyone. First of all, I'm sorry to join 10-15 minutes late.
No,
I had some problem with the passport and all. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, sorry for that. Now, all the students said very well, spoke very well, their views in front of all of us. And what I have to say is, from the listening of these students, see, a writer from Brazil has said, if you have a dream and if you wish something so passionately, the whole world will be with you to achieve it. Okay? And it is said by Paulo Coelho. He was a famous writer. So, what I say is, a few years back I had heard about a lady, a mother of 3 children from Haryana. She watched only YouTube videos and she googled the details of UPSC exam and she cleared IAS exam with her home preparations. So for NEET also there is a lot of resources available and elements, materials available on the internet, on the wiki and on YouTube. So, even if those students who are having some fees fluctuations or fees problems, they can afford to do the recharge of some passion. That's it. Sir.
Thank you, Mr. Sojan. That's really, really wonderful. Nice having you around here. I think there is some problem with your internet connectivity. We could not hear you in between for a second or so. That's perfectly okay. So nice having you around. I think you're all busy. You may like to leave in case you want and attend your regular classes. Thanks for being here with us. Can I have Miss Mridula Miss Mridula from Canada. She's an IT professional and she's been there with us always for all our activities. Miss Mridula, can we have you on the screen?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, you're there. Miss Mridula, can we have the light behind you switched off? We can't see you very clearly. Is it okay? No.
1 second.
Yeah, can you please? Yeah.
1 second.
If it is possible, yeah. There's a light atop your head. This is still okay. She's joining us from Canada. Thank you so much.
It's night here.
Yeah, perfect. Thank you.
So good morning, everyone. It was definitely very, very exciting to listen to each of the students and their opinions. For me, NEET is a very new topic. I have given many competitive exams when I was a student. The pros and cons, what are the needs, how many languages that's taken part, and the negative marking and all the different things. First thing I would say, Yajna Raman sir, you're doing a great job to put, health, mind, knowledge. 3 things a person needs in the schedule. Health, the yoga, the mind, the flute, music, and knowledge.
Oh, wow.
A session debate. It's great activity. And as Captain Manoj sir and Chakravarti sir and all the students, I would like to submit here. See, whatever students, whatever you're trying to chase, you need to have a dream, you need to chase it with a lot of passion, definitely go for it. When I was like in 11th or 12th, I had to choose, okay, abhi aa gaya, medical le lo ki ye le lo, kya le lo? But you are, I see 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, you're already in that mind, you're tuning yourself, that's great. But whatever you're doing at the end of the day, if you don't get that one seat, whatever everyone is saying for, because I think this suicide is mainly happening because students know that they have given their fullest, right? They have given their dedication. मैंने सब कुछ दे दिया, मैंने सब कुछ किया, मुझे क्यों नहीं मिला, right? That's the one thing. See, please answer to yourself that when you can give all the confidence, all your thing to just that one seat, you shouldn't be giving up on life. There are a lot of opportunities. As well as defense or Navy, the world has a lot of opportunities, right? This is not the end of the world. When you have trained your mind and your body to give that one exam, you can take up any bigger exam than that. NEET is just one exam. It's just the one exam. So please, whatever the dedication focus is to train your life skills to become a human, right? You're getting an occupation just to earn a living and do some service. But then whatever you're training, since your career, 6th, 7th, 8th, is to get all the life skills to practice.
Thank you, Ms. Mridula. You always have the choicest words. And, thank you so much for joining all the way from Canada. She's a very, very busy professional. And again, like all of you, she's one of the very, benevolent persons for the cause of PrAMaYaS. Thanks. Thank you, everyone. We will meet next week again. The topic is online education, the way ahead. And we wanted some suggestions from you also. I once again, with folded hands, thank all the students who have taken part to speak, and Captain Manoj sir, Dr. Chakravarti sir, Suganti ma'am, Mr. Sojan V. Jose sir, and Ms. Mridula, who've been kind enough to observe and speak. We will meet next week again. Thank you so much. So long. Jai Hind.
Jai Hind.
Jai Hind.